Hey everybody, Kevin KC7 here with another NES game, Monster Party. I don't suggest playing this game if you have stress problems because it is ridiculously hard. And today I'm doing the recording all together, so the in-game noises might be a little louder, but it sounded like, as far as my vocals go, the recording for my narration was a lot better if I just clumped it together, so you're gonna have to hear loud music and stuff, but that's okay. So this game I used to play when I was a little kid, and I couldn't get past the first level, but I really loved it, and I would just stick Game Genie in and beat it with infinite hits, infinite lives, or whatever. But the storyline is ridiculous. Okay, so Mark was walking home, and he saw a bright star, and his eyes got wet and moist when he stared at it. Basically, okay, I'm gonna just skip this, or I'll just talk over it. You guys can read it if you want. So basically, it's about a kid who was coming home from baseball practice or something, and this gargoyle is like, "Hey, what's up? I need you to help me take out all these monsters in my world." And he's like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "Well, you have that weapon there." And he's like, "Well, it's a baseball bat." And he's like, "Sure, it's a baseball bat." It's like, "Let's go." And then they have to like fuse together. So basically it's a game where you're this really wimpy kid, and then you can turn into a monster that kicks everything's ass. So it doesn't, I honestly don't understand why you'd want the little kid ever, and why he would even need him, but actually it does make sense in the end. I totally forgot about this originally, but yeah, you need the little boy's bat later on to defeat a boss. That's about it. Otherwise, they should have just flown to the last level. But anyway, so the game is ridiculously hard, but I just love it for some reason. And the good thing about the game is that if you beat a level, you can get a password and you can restart. I personally am going to be using save states instead of the dumb password, but it's not cheating. I mean, I'll still start from the level at the beginning each time. And yeah, so some skeletons are bathing in blood. Pretty cool. Alright, here we go. So yeah, you look at, I mean, you honestly don't get much going on here. You have a life bar at the bottom. I wish they started you with more life, because honestly this isn't a lot. You can pick up some as you go, but it's not very helpful. I'll probably, I'll probably just do the first level. So yeah, all the bosses are in these little buildings, and basically the premise is that you have to defeat 3 bosses in each level, and in doing so you will get a key, and the key will let you go through the final door at the level. Now, occasionally you will find, occasionally you'll find this little pill. It looks kind of like a Dr. Mario pill, and if you find that, you turn into what's his face. There it is. Okay, so now I can fly and I can shoot laser beams. It's just so much better. I don't know. I know this level really well, and that door's a dud. There's empty rooms. There's like decoy rooms, so you don't want to get those. And you know what? I'm just gonna fly over these guys. Unfortunately, you have to go in here. I'm sorry, I'm dead. Yeah. Some bosses are just dumb things like that. Okay, so I'm already losing my gargoyle form, which really sucks because it's kick-ass. I think there was a code in the game where you could like have that the whole time, or in Game Genie. I'm not too sure though. That might be just false memory. And those question marks, I think they like sometimes help. That freaking dog head thing. But yeah, this game is just silly. I don't know. Alright, so this is the final boss for the stage. Not these eyeballs, but inside this door. Gosh. And I really don't want to go in there without that without another pill. Awesome. Okay, so here we go. So we've seen the first 2 bosses. Don't pick on me, he says. This, like, honestly, is so much harder if you try to beat him with the little boy. I cannot even explain how hard it is. I've done it. In fact, my first take for this game that I was doing a recording for. Oh, right. The first game I did recording for, I actually beat the whole game, this whole stage with just a little boy. I didn't even get a pill. I don't know why, but I got through the goal with 1 hit to spare. It's pretty crazy. Thinking, oh, you can go in this one. I didn't remember that. I just know the first level where all the bosses are, just from memory, so it wasn't that hard. So there's the final door. Probably gonna fall right onto it. Or right onto that eyeball. So yeah, this is the first level. I might end the video before I get to the second one. I'm definitely gonna have to edit this.